Hello. Wait, testing, testing. Give me a second. Oh, wait, I forgot to do something. Give me a while. Wait, we'll take this from the top. We'll take this from the top. Uh, my bad, gang. Yeah. Take this from the top. My very bad. This is embarrassing. Give me a second. How's my mic quality, by the way? Wait, it doesn't sound that bad. All right, you know what? I think this should be my new stream. I think the only bad thing about it, okay, because I'm actually using a different laptop to stream. This is not really. This is actually my work laptop. Oh, oh, excuse me. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Blue Archive live stream. Let me just check the audio. Maybe I can increase the BGM a bit more. Let's see. So, there we go. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Wow, okay, that sounds alright. That sounds about great. Alright, I am excited today, gang. New computer. I've had this computer for a while already, but this is my first time ever streaming on it. Yeah, because I have used 3 computers to stream before. This one, my work computer, my casual computer, and Javier 2.0 decoder's computer. So these, I have my personal computer. I've been streaming these past few days, but the mic quality is ass shit, dog shit. So I was like, you know what? I can't use decoder's computer because decoder doesn't allow me to use his computer anymore. And you know what? That's kind of valid, right? He has his own personal games he wants to play. So be it, right? And so I decided, let me just use my work computer that I used to do my IRL work with, and turns out the mic quality is really damn good. I think out of all 3 of them, this is the best in terms of mic quality. But audio quality is a bit rough because, again, this is a work computer where I'm supposed to use Adobe and whatnot instead of streaming. So whatever, but it's fine. I think from now on I might use this comp just so because the mic can pick up my shit better. Alright, with that out of the way, I think let's first start with also hello, me Drew 22. Welcome back to the live stream. With that, I think let's start off with a Momo talk. Let's see, what should we begin with? Maybe Risa.
Sensei, how do you define a dress code?
Appropriate clothes for the time and place, I guess.
Does that mean clothes that have a function so following the dress code?
I guess so.
I see. I got it.
What? Right, let's go. I was worried about Risa, so I went to find her. That's great. Let's find Risa. I'm grateful it wasn't anything serious.
I'm overly surprised.
Give me a second, I need to adjust my computer.
I was changing, and then this slightly expired incendiary grenade in my winter jacket blew up. I extinguished the flames, but now my clothes is all covered in repellent foamy stuff. Then the dry cleaner arrived with this outfit. Thankfully, it was the only way I could step out of the house. Now, to buy some Momo new clothes.
Wanna go together?
You help me pick out new clothes? That sounds amazing. Let's go right away.
Of course, Risa.
I don't know where to start. Maybe I should just follow what the mannequin's doing.
What? Don't you care about fashion?
Decorations, buttons, badges, details. But I'm not up to date on fashion trends. Maybe I should trust this mannequin. Someone thought this. Oh, it's a whole set. I'll pick these and pay.
Hey, what do you think? What do you mean I can't get a refund? This is a scam!
Hey, you, what's that?
Ma'am, my apologies, but I can't give you a refund. The label says that you can't wash this, and you did, and it smells like bleach. Are you serious? What am I supposed to do? Tell my girl that she has to wear this sweater like it's a crop top? Oh, I'm sorry, but you don't even have a receipt. A receipt? Hope you have a receipt for this place. Let's trash it. Oh, that's kind of fire, guys. Hope you have a receipt for that's fire. That's fire writing.
Hey, Cincy, I think we should step in. But you know, you said something about receipt about this place. I think that's actually kind of fire. So you know what? I'm gonna let this one slide for now. I'm just kidding. I don't have time to change.
Medical girls are all about helping the community. Isn't this the perfect outfit for a hero?
Fancy. Yes, I must rise to the occasion. In that case, the vigilante close superstar, the ultimate heart ace, whose eyes has arrived.
Who are you? Are you also here for a refund? Now, this store sells cosplay.
None shall evade justice as might. In darkest day,
Wait,
in brightest day, in darkest night, none shall escape Green Lantern's might. Oh, how dare you threaten this innocent civilian?
oh, this is the theme for the event. That's crazy.
Also, I think the crop top looks good.
What are you talking about? Get her! Ouch! How is she so strong?
In the name of justice.
You're incredible. Thank you. That was great. You saved me. Yeah. Well done, Risa. Well done. You did great, Risa. Oh my god, isn't she a cool hero?
That's so flattering, guys. Nothing. Please continue as usual and enjoy your shopping.
Oh, Miss Magical Girl, you left too soon. You still have a security tag. You're out. I get it.
Oh, indeed.
Hey, yo, Risa, you try to steal, bro. You try to shift. You try. What's it called? Stop lifting. Shame on you. I finished shopping Risa, who blushed the whole time. The new clothes were cute. That's a weird way of putting it.
It was near perfect, but I messed up in the end.
You barely did. You were so cool, Risa.
I should have been perfect. Next time for sure. I'll make sure to be super perfect. Sensei, I was meant to be perfect. I was meant to be beautiful. But you took that away from me.
Alright. Now let's get to the main stories itself. Let's go. I don't know what to start with first. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I already know this. A seat on the other side? Okay. The sun will set soon. You're right. We'll want to hurry. What's wrong, Hiyori?
It's just really bad that we're actually going back to Aries.
That's how the dice roll. At this point, whatever happens, happens. You've grown, Misaki. That's a mature way of looking at things. I want to hear it from you, leader. Always coming and going as you please. There's an undercurrent of affection in her jab, Saori. She is happy you're back, even if only temporarily. Hey, I won't fight you, but yeah, I'll just think whatever you want, Hime. Vulnerability is not chief among your skills, Misaki. That is exactly what I mean. It's nice to see all of you getting along. Or is that what you call this, Sensei? For my part, I am thrilled Sensei is joining us.
Me too. It's like we're on an escort mission.
Sorry, Sid, I have a favor to ask you, Sensei. Would you consider teaching the area students? If you prefer to do it remotely, we could make arrangements. I realize it's no simple request. Your safety will be our top priority. From a certain perspective, moving ahead with this plan would be to disregard the wishes of the area students. Excuse me, you wish to teach them in person? That's great. I originally thought our mission would be to negotiate with the area students and support Sensei as they taught remotely, but since you agreed to doing it in person, I could be regarded as an escort mission. It could be regarded as an escort mission of sorts. Sorry, did I make things harder for you? No, not at all. Rather, I'm worried that you're once again shouldering our burdens, and I feel guilty for that. While we're on the topic, why would you risk your safety to go somewhere as dangerous as Area, Sensei? It's obvious. For a chance to look cool in front of my dear students. That was a good one, wasn't it, eh? Eh, come on, that was funny, right? I've already learned one thing. Adults are cringy. Hey, that wasn't cool. That was like top 10 funniest things of all time. They should call me the new John Marine. They should call me the modern day John Marine. Wait, what even happened to that guy? Why aren't I seeing stand-up comedies of him anymore? What happened to him? What happened to John Mulaney? Not at all. I believe this is second-hand embarrassment. But that part of you is exactly why we trust you, Sensei. That felt like a pity compliment. Even I felt that way saying it. What? Atsuko.
Sensei's down. Are they gonna die?
Cut the theatrics, Sensei. Let's get moving. Okay. We need to do a voice for Subaru. What voice should we do for Subaru? What voice should we do for Subaru? Oh, that's crazy. Nice. Now then, a big round of applause. Let us all celebrate our compatriot's safe return to Aries.
It wasn't exactly smooth sailing though.
What matters is that your halo is intact. You protected what's most precious, so the rest can be addressed in due time. Welcome back and thank you for returning safely, Maya. Our time is on our side.
So bad.
I'm sorry. We don't even have a celebratory gift for you.
Being like a smart and buff Fuck, my voice cracked. That is more than enough. I'm kind of missed it here.
Oh, yes. So how was it? The outside, please, tell me.
The outside? It was amazing and beautiful. I saw so many sights. Glass skyscrapers, a huge river with bridges suspended. At night, there were lights everywhere. Even the bridges were lit up. The rain shimmered over the waters was like a dream. They had an entire building completely dedicated to playing music. Oh, you can only play in secret when the madame wasn't looking. And when they held all kinds of concerts there all throughout the day and night. Since they even played at night, they decorated with so many pretty lights. I learned what there were people who worry about how you should have for this. They aren't concerned with survival. They make pretty things just because they're pretty. In the markets, I didn't know there were so many different foods that existed in this world. Just smelling them made my stomach feel full.
Okay, that's enough, buddy. Calm down, buddy.
Well, that could be because smelling them was all I could do. And have you ever heard of a water park? They fill an entire area with clean water. I can't emphasize it enough. Clean water, and people just come and play in it.
Wow.
They even have an indoor and outdoor section, like two different walls right next to each other. I can't begin to count all of the things I saw.
Okay, man. Okay, man. Don't need to do this to me.
But with all those new and exciting things, there was no way for me to fit in.
Yes, I understand.
The lights were so bright and everyone was smiling. They looked so happy together. And that's why. Because even if I fainted somewhere or fell in a dark corner, they would care. I knew them. I could feel them.
Some people are happy, and others are satisfied. But people rarely spare a thought for those who are suffering.
People comment from Earth that they can't do anything. Delta reference. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Which also means that you do nothing at all. No one takes your hand and guides you through life step by step.
They ignore you. They tell you that since there's no right answer, you should live as you please. However, that's just a shrugging off their responsibility with pretty words, isn't it? You worked so hard. Welcome back.
Subaru.
I know. There's no way for me not to nod. Many left here, like you, and returned. Well, some left for Trinity, and we haven't heard from them since.
Trinity?
Do you want to go too?
I will never leave you, Subaru.
Don't worry so much. I'll be fine with you going if you really wanted. I just couldn't follow you. I will never forgive Trinity.
That's right. Why would you? I feel the same way, Subaru.
Thank you. That gives me strength. Most of all, I can't forgive the squad. They were meant to lead us and instead they discarded us like yesterday's trash. Especially her, that Jome Saori.
Oh, I'm hooked. I'm invested. Harmonica. Let's go. So, Sensei, your plan is to deliver these test papers and help the area students prepare for the exam, yes? Wow. Yes, preferably as the Arius comprehensive exam. Yes, the way it's presented is important. Nagisa said that as well. Considering the name Trinity Comprehensive Exam, it would be nigh possible for Arius students to accept, and who would grade the test. The multiple choice questions are easy though, however. The free response questions are more subjective and pose more of a problem. If, by chance, an extra print of the Trinity Comprehensive Exam ended up in the Arius squad's hands, and they delivered it to Arius, naturally the Trinity would sweep it under the rug. Perhaps it was a printing error, or they mistakenly routed the shipment through Kawanashi Nishi Station. All manner of items are frequently lost there. Running a school is truly a lot of work. A shipping error. So our role will be both courier and bodyguard.
What about
the pay? Don't worry, I'll make sure you're properly compensated.
I'll hold you to that.
I also got a secret little plan of my own.
What is it I want to do?
Don't encourage them. When Sensei's acting like that, you know there'll be something dumb again.
I can't help it to be a little excited. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. That doesn't address all our issues, however. One can hardly take an exam without studying the material first, and I have no insight into the kind of education Arius conducts. I'm concerned the contents of the test will be too foreign, which is why I asked for your assistance, Sensei. So once again, thank you, and my apologies for hoisting this upon you, Arius Squad. I understand that everything we are doing here is against the grain. If people were to learn that Trinity was attempting to influence Arius' operations in any way, it would be inconceivable to most. As we are two entirely separate entities after all. How does it sound for you? I'm grateful, Nagisa. For now, I can only say that I'm grateful. This is the path you're choosing. You had every opportunity to assert your authority over Arius. However, brief it may have been, Trinity did successfully take over and occupy Arius last time. That sort of force would have gotten us nowhere, which is why I, Kirifuji Nagisa, approached Sensei not as a host of the tea party but simply as a student.
You know, I can't think of a more roundabout way to deal with a relatively simple problem.
That's what politics is like. It's scary. Scary.
This kind of dance is a part of society, I see. I must say, I was impressed by Kirifuji Nagisa. Leader, you're supporting the tea party now.
I didn't mean... Hisaki, an opportunity arises. Can we really be so picky about who we learn things from? There's too much we don't know about this world.
Tisk.
Sorry, Peak. That's right, sorry, Peak.
Oh, Subaru, will you play the harmonica for us, please? Please, you haven't played it so long. What? Right now?
Come on, you're not gonna be shy about it, are you?
It's just that, playing my harmonica in these ruins, pretending to be lost in our feelings. I've been thinking this lately. Maybe we've outgrown that a little.
Oh, is Subaru blushing right now? To think Subaru would actually be embarrassed too. He gotta witness a rare event today.
Sorry for a long time, so I'd really like to hear you play too, Subaru.
Don't pull those puppy dog eyes with me.
Did I do something wrong?
You just played dirty now.
That's the new student from a month ago or two, Subaru. Yes, that's right.
I have no reason not to. I really do let you all bully me sometimes.
Huh.
Well, since you backed me into a corner. Oh. Even if I miss a note, I don't want to hear a single noise complaint out of you all.
You only say that
and you never actually do.
About the music, but what I remember was the way you would secretly play for us when she was gone. It never sounded clumsy or stilted to me. I don't even know anything about music, but I can't help but feel your rhythm, Subaru.
Flattery will get you nowhere, I hope you know. Anyway, well, I'll start now, okay?
Oh, I hear some gems, bro. Give me some gems. Oh! Oh! Wow. I really missed this. Whoa.
The sound of you playing. If you were to be welcome back with warm, inviting arms.
Yeah. Favorite news member? Nozomi Tojo. It has always been Nozomi Tojo and will always be Nozomi Tojo. But okay, I think honorable mention would probably go to Kaosaka Honoka. I think Nozomi Tojo is my favorite, but I think the most like well written would probably be Honoka, because I think the entirety of Love Life is Honoka's journey, and I think the whole story kind of revolves around Honoka, and the whole entire story of Love Life is really, really good. So you know, that's how I feel. I think Nozomi is my favorite, but from an objective standpoint, I think Honoka is the best. And I also think Honoka inspires me the most. Even though Nozomi to me is like a sign of to me Nozomi is like this symbol of hope of someone who has been through so much bad things but still comes out of it putting a smile on her face and whatnot. Honoka is a lot more personal kind of story. Like Nozomi is a symbol to me, and Honoka is more so I won't say role model, but it's also an inspiration as well. So I don't really know how to describe it, but yeah, I think that's that's how I would say. I mean, I really like all of the Muse members, but my two favorites are definitely Honoka and Nozomi. I mean, you can tell from my profile picture, right? We're really back. Yeah, it seems so. Okay, sorry. Misaki, are you okay? I'm fine. It's okay. I understand. Yup.
I think it's okay for us to come back here. We really talked about it a lot, but now we're actually here and you're kind of twitchy, unsettled.
You're right, Hiyori. That's a good way to describe it.
Or that it's not your first time you're either, Sensei.
To be honest, Hiyori's probably right. It's unlikely we'll be welcome back to areas
We're nothing but traitors to ones who stayed. Yes, that's likely the general sentiment towards us.
Subaru took the helm after we left, right?
Yes. We have actually sent a few envoys to areas in an attempt to make contact with the remaining area students.
How did they react?
Let's just say the remedial knights found themselves carrying their original duties of aid and treatment. The only intel we gathered is the name of the student leading them. Kakehashi Subaru.
Oh, Subaru.
What kind of person is Subaru? Sao knows her best.
I can't say I know I can't say I know everything about her, but
At first glance, she seems approachable and charismatic, but at the time, it always felt like there was a gap you could never quite bridge with her. I hate that. Just be consistent. That is a pretty accurate description of her, though. So it's not like she's completely shut you out. It's more of a positive way to say it, but well, knowing you, you'll try and talk things out with her regardless of what I say. Is everyone ready then? Area squad, move out. Autobots, roll out. It's nice to hear you say that again. I am Sorry Prime, and I send this message to every surviving Autobot taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. Sensei. Oh my god, maybe I should do Optimus Prime voice for Saori now. Can I talk to you? This will probably be our last chance to talk. I don't understand why you have so little regard of your own well-being. You throw yourself into danger without a second thought. Sorry, I am not angry. I didn't mean it like that. Nah, it feels a bit disrespectful. I'm gonna go back to my regular voice I gave Saori. I don't want to see you get hurt or suffer anymore. Mentally or physically. Just your concern strengthens me, Saori. Really? Then I can keep you safe by worrying about you more? That was childish of me. I guess I want everything to work out conveniently, exactly the way I want. Where's this coming from? Well, I don't know. I guess because we're here at Ares, it stirs the memories inside of me. It feels more visceral. Sensei, I've been wanting to apologize. Oh right, I almost forgot the transfer students! They wanted me to tell you something. Thank you. What? Why? The only thing we did as the Ares squad. Give me a second. Well, I guess they would have never been able to transfer if he hadn't.
The stuff we did, I thought it was really, really bad, right?
Yes, it was. We never should have done it. Regardless, those transfer students, they were really grateful towards you. That's the honest truth. What really is the truth, Sensei? Or even history? My answer is gonna be old-fashioned. We study so we can discover and understand the truth, right? I should have anticipated that response. You really are a teacher. And since you are a teacher, you get to ask me one more thing. Are you keeping up with all your studies? Of course we are, Sensei. I do enjoy studying quite a bit, as hard as it may be to believe.
They work so hard to sneak us Blu-rays and films all the time.
I only when I have nothing better to do.
I am as well. It's useful for my work to have a better understanding of how society works, which is exactly what you told us earlier. Atsuko was right. You are a teacher, Sensei. My grand plan is coming together!
Sensei, the more excited you are, the more anxious I get. What's wrong, Hiyori?
I'm finally back home.
That was a deep, touching story, Subaru. Encore! Not today.
How come? Please, 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 Subaru. I need this. My mom is kinda homeless.
No, it's just that I don't know any other songs.
Oh, that makes sense. That's actually kind of fucking pathetic, isn't it? Yeah, Subaru. You actually kind of suck, Subaru. You suck right now, seriously, Willy Subaru. Oh, I need to do the thing.
Subaru, right now, there it's...
Are you okay? Slow down. What happened?
Well, the squad and Sensei just entered Arius.
Squad? They've got some guts showing their faces around here. There's no place for them here anymore. I won't let them in. I agree, I'll never forgive them. I will give them the same treatment we did to those envoys from Trinity.
Hold on. Did you say Skill Sensei is with them?
Yes, that's right.
So they're using their brains this time. Or maybe they were the ones recruited.
What do you mean?
Listen, everyone. If it were only the squad, I wouldn't even spare this issue anytime. But the problem is that adult Skill Sensei, just their presence means we have to tread carefully.
Why is that? Are you sure right now? Think about that. Adult, what the adult's done here? You're the one who made Madame disappear, remember? Yeah, but why? Oh, exactly. We have no idea what the adult might do, what kind of powers they have. That's how adults are. We have no idea how they're there. You're right. Even though I didn't understand that last part, you're right. And what do we do, Subaru?
No panic, it's okay. We'll go out and greet them.
What? What?
I can't guarantee this is the right path or that is the safest one, but I'd rather try than roll over for them, wouldn't you? For now, keep your safeties on. Do not disengage them yet.
Understood, Subaru. Area Style. That is such a great name. Top 10 names of all time. Area Style. It's really them. The Area Squad's actually here. What nerve coming back after abandoning us. They were the ones who always got their special perks too. To be honest, looking back, you could hardly call those perks though. The big one is Sensei. I never seen her in person before. I think... Hey, wait a second. Calling me big? That's kind of offensive. I feel offended. Area Squad attack them. My skin is prickling.
Are you feeling something? Lotion. I have some lotion.
That's kind of you, Hiyori, but that's not what she meant. Well, she's kind of stupid. I mean, Hiyori, I mean, not Atsuko is smart, but Hiyori's stupid. He was actually referring to the hostility in the air.
The squad at Jobei's salary.
Subaru. Why did I say it like the fucking commercial?
I'll get to the point. Why are you here?
We had business here.
Have you been enjoying your time as a fugitive, hiding around like a rat?
Yes, I'm still doing that.
So you're here because you're finally tired of your fancy new life.
It's a little tiring. Sao. Sorry, Atsuko. It feels wrong to be dishonest here. For better or for worse, while I'm standing on the area's grounds. I think I understand.
I see. So you came back crawling because the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Looks like there's no seat for you here though. So terribly sorry.
That's not it. It's just that. Heh,
What are you laughing at?
nothing. Pardon me. Thinking about how to respond, I couldn't help but laugh a little at my own thoughts.
Were you always this good at being unbearably annoying? Thinking about it, yes. Yes, you were.
If I was, I would like to apologize. I can't change the past, but
That's exactly what I mean. Fine, great. So then why have you returned?
the reason is so we can all take an exam together.
Pardon?
What did she say? An exam? I didn't mishear that, did I?
Oh no, I heard the same thing. I have no idea. I have no idea what she's talking about. Maybe this is one of those outsider things.
Hold on. Well, I wasn't expecting that at all. I need a minute to process. No matter how many times I think over, there makes no sense.
And Misaki,
Sorry, Jide, but I know why Lina was laughing. You can't help but laugh at the situation, and Subaru's confusion is the icing on the cake.
I see. My word choice must have been poor. I recently heard that stating the conclusion first can benefit the flow of the conversation. No, wait. I need to consider the context and timing as well. What is this story even called? I think this might be my favorite one because of the whole area spot. Oh, this is actually a new story. It is not event, it's a story. It's a story. It is a story. It is, I think it's volume 7. Wait, 7? Wait, no, 6. Volume 6. Yeah, volume 6. This is volume 6.
If you already know that, then start with the context.
In other words, you'd like for everyone to take an exam together.
Are you actually stupid?
I don't know what else there is to say. Look, I have the papers here.
And I'm asking you, why area students would even consider doing something like that?
Because you are students.
You seriously know how to take someone off, Jomi, sorry.
You haven't seen Subaru grow up like that in a while. Do you remember those two ever really butted heads like it's in their blood? That's crazy.
Why? What? She's not doing anything wrong. This is one of the few times I feel like cheering her on, actually.
Sorry, excuse me. I feel similarly. You can do it, Cao Cao.
Okay.
Since this isn't Saori's specialty, I'll step in. Sensei.
So you are Skills Sensei, eh? It's a pleasure to meet you. I would like to welcome you to Arius Disney Sensei. For now, at least.
I've heard about you from Saori.
Why from her?
And from the other members, of course. Well, of course.
But why? Anyway, fine. You can understand why it's difficult for us to understand why an outsider would come to our territory and demand to take some tests.
As a student, studying an exam are part of your responsibilities.
Why are you applying your way of life and thinking to Arius?
Well, isn't Arius a school? And you are definitely students, right? We are students? I guess you technically are, like in a super literal sense. Arius is part of the academy, right? What? Well, like us, do you really consider us normal students?
I don't believe that studying is required for a student. That's all I have to say to you.
Right, that might be true.
What?
But hear me out, okay? Just try them out once. Studying, exams, normal student activities. If after that you still think it's useless, I will leave you guys alone. Capiche?
Why would we do all that? just to confirm something that we already know? Huh, being a student is about challenging your beliefs and trying to do new things. Are you living a fantasy world? What are these idealistic views?
I know how to hit where it hurts. Being a teacher means being at least a little idealistic.
You say that, but you don't seem to be bothered at all. Ugh. Okay, I understand.
Really? You do?
Yes. I understand very well now that your view on the world and others are running along parallel lines that will never meet.
Wait a damn second. She knows that parallel lines will never meet. Wait, you're quite smart, Subaru. You're smarter than most Americans.
I'm joking, I'm joking. Your disappointment is tangible. I thought an adult would be more mature. Fine, if that's how you like to play it. You can't enter areas without proving you have a right to stay first.
What?
Squad, you were and you will always be traitors to us. If you really want to come back to areas, then prove the value of your existence right here, right now. So safety's off, motherfuckers.
So, it's our only option. Oh, what are y'all doing right now?
This is the area's way, Sensei. You may not like it here. You may not like it, but here, this is how it's always been.
Kids grow up with their fists after all. You're surprised to hear that from me. I'll elect to choose that as a compliment.
It's so real confusing and cool.
Natsuko, will you really be okay without your mask?
Yes, it gets a bit stuffy and difficult to talk with it on. You don't have to fret over me anymore, sorry. I'm stronger than I was.
Understood.
Wait, I should read that. Wait, Sorry's mask is giving me Optimus Prime Battle Mask vibes. The you know, the Battle Mask. You know, I'm actually just gonna do the fucking Optimus Prime for her now. Listen carefully, Sensei. Get yourself somewhere safe. Then we'll breathe at your directive. Why do all things always end up this way?
This is Arius.
This is Arius!
If you believe in what you're saying, prove it to us.
Strength is power.
There is no justice without power, no beliefs without strength. And the only one who can take responsibility for your life is yourself. Gah!
Area squad. Autobots, roll out.
I am Optimus Prime. I need to practice my voice thingamagigama. Testing. Ah, great. Is it just me or the gun is clipping through her arm? It's not just me, right? The gun is clipping through her arm. Sloppy. This is Blue Archive. This is a huge, brave new low for Blue Archive. The character, clipping arm. Your multi-million-dollar company, Blue Archive.
You. What a single bullet difference. No, we did still win.
Got a little rusty, haven't we, squad?
I can't deny. I've had trouble finding how to put it.
Wait, then maybe Subaru can be Megatron. Yeah, that's right.
And what's your next move? We got more proof.
What?
Even our value here.
Rules are rules, I guess. Oh, those traitorous, arrogant punks! We've probably gotten into all kinds of crazy fights outside. The odds stacked us beginning, but they couldn't even protect Arius, and now I think can just throw their weight around.
Those little.
It's fine, Misaki, you'll be okay. It's not our right to invalidate their resentment. That sensei person is just like that, selfish and bullheaded. They are pretending they care about us as students, but they are just waiting for the chance to stab us in the back. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Are you okay? She's out. 2 shots in the chest and 1 in the head. I barely even saw it happen. Those are hardly the skills of someone who's rusty.
Atsuko.
Well, endure whatever you wish to throw at us, but you would do well not to direct any of it at Sensei. I trust you can exercise at least that much reason. I'm still from Arius too. Understood? Yes, ma'am! The air was decidedly awkward and fearful after Atsuko's outburst. If things being as tense as they were, I took this opportunity to liven up the mood. Alright, kiddos, let's get to studying.
You can say that again, but we don't have anything a normal school would have to offer. Our classrooms have been long abandoned. We have no coursework or curriculum to study and no teachers. Do you really want me to keep going?
Don't sweat the small stuff. All you need to learn are chairs, desk, and a blackboard. And I already have some teachers in mind. Oh, wow.
So, this is it.
It's perfect. Let's start with picking up the chairs. There's even a podium and a blackboard.
We don't have many dictionaries here in Arius, but I guess the definition of perfect changed at one point. It's too late anyway. The sun is setting soon.
It's okay. The first class is more of an orientation. There's a quick overview and attendance.
Are you sure, Sensei?
Of course, you can do it, Saori.
What exactly am I doing, Sensei?
You're going to be one of our student teachers, taking charge of the first period. When was this decided, Sensei? Just now? My apologies for even asking.
This was your grand plan, Sensei?
Is this why you even asked if we've been keeping up with our studies? Everything makes sense now. But
Yeah, you're ready for class, Miss Joby. Teach us away. Yes, I'm ready, Miss Saori.
you too, Atsuko.
Saori looked distressed and incredibly awkward as she took the podium. No, they grew up so fast.
What am I even supposed to teach? And how? This is a social studies textbook on a social contract theory. I know about this. Class, take your seats. We are about to start.
Well, you should just sit because you say so. Oh, we are already sitting actually.
Open your textbooks. If you don't have one, then use your area student handbook. I know you each have one of those at the very least. If you really don't have anything to write on, copy your neighbor's notes later. Make sure to write everything down. You will memorize everything you will never memorize everything unless you tell yourself you remember.
Understood.
Okay, well, flashback with sorry, the Jewish doctor.
Before we begin, there is one thing of utmost importance I have to impart on each and every one of you. Contracts are important.
Contracts?
What's that? Sorry. A contract is a document drawn up between two parties to serve as a legal proof of their mutual agreement and the terms they agreed upon. It doesn't matter how perfect or strong or efficient you are at your work. Without a contract, you will never be paid. You'll cut your open hands, pour your heart and soul, and then leave with nothing, not even your dignity. And it will happen to you over and over and over again.
Yeah, you think she's okay? I know, right? That sounded really personal. Hang in there, Cao Cao.
Sorry.
Thus, social contract theory says that society has no meaning of its own, and is instead an artificial concept maintained by the agreement and compliance of its members. So, while it is an artificial origins, society assumes that every contributing member is granted inalienable rights from birth.
Excuse me, I have a question.
What is it, Maya?
Isn't societies around you people's inherent things aren't real?
Good question. At first glance, that statement seems contradictory. However, society is upheld by assumptions and agreements. It benefits the whole to assume that every person is born with what we call our human rights. Every sentient being deserves the capacity for freedom. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. And that assumption creates a better foundation for our society.
Yeah, so none of it is real or true. However, choosing to believe in it serves everyone in the end. Yeah, I never thought of it like that before.
And that's all for today. If you have any questions, write them down and bring to our next class. It would be unfair for me to ask you to study in advance, but you should review what you can at least. Review is one of the most important parts of studying. How did I do, Sensei?
Better than expected, Miss Journey. As a fellow teacher, I was touched.
I'm not quite used to being called that yet, but thank you for saying that. I am relieved.
Then our next up is that Misaki.
Excuse me, physics of all things. What is this, Sensei? What? Ballistics is basically classical mechanics. That's actually true, which infuriates me to no end. Well, fine. First, memorize the formulas. You're all exercising your brains for the first time.
So my expectations are low, at least, until we get further into the curriculum.
You should be grateful that math and physics start with memorizing formulas. If you can understand everything I'm talking about already, then consider yourself a genius. Go become a physicist or rocket scientist or something. Although, the smarter you are, the easier it is for the field of vision to narrow down what narrowed to just numbers and facts. Empathy and compassion play their own role in science.
Hello, I'm Hakari Atsuko, and I'll be teaching you biology. Let us dive right into the lesson. Biology is both fun and important. And also, we're gonna be, for example, what is a gene? What is the process of living things to produce offspring? Yes! Yes! Atsuko, continue! Continue, Atsuko, continue! Are you suggesting that I should continue, Sensei? Don't worry, Sensei. You can trust me, Sensei. I'm going to continue. That's why we should continue and talk about sex. And that wraps up our look at the components of the organelles and what make up cells, including the gene. Remember anything, remember that the cell is the basic unit of life. Wow.
Oh, hi, everyone. It's been a while, so you see, I'm Darwin. What am I even doing up here, Sensei? I'm not like nowadays. I just really love magazines.
As soon as you mentioned magazines, I knew a solution.
Talk about how people live on the outside. How they live. The kind of things we've seen in magazines. Well, you told it, man. If you don't mind me starting, alright? This might sound really random, but what do you think of fashion? I know it doesn't seem very important or like something you would think in school, but fashion is really just choosing how you want to be seen. I think it's a lot more important than you realize. It's a big part of people's daily lives on the outside, in fact.
Here's lecture on fashion and daily life was the most well received out of all four. Wow, that's amazing. I'm happy. I'm glad for you. What nice how that their teachers were. Their peers, people already knew. Bit by bit, we chipped away. Their students' awareness towards studying. It was my cue to step in. From everything we've discussed so far, you can draw the following conclusion. A self-evident proposition is something that's clear by its very nature. Wow. Surprisingly, a lot of the students were able to follow the lesson. Not everyone, of course, but all that is simply part of school life. And that's a wrap. Great job, everyone. Thank you. Oh, my head hurts. I guess it wasn't all that bad though. Hey, give me your notes. Hey, didn't you take your own? I'm not gonna lie, I totally spaced out. Then what a dumbass, bro. What a mean comp.
This will be your room. If you can even call it that. I apologize, Sensei. This is the best we have.
Don't worry, I actually bought a sleeping bag too. I wouldn't call it heaven though, but yeah. Is everything okay, Saori?
Sensei, do you have time to talk? I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I'd like to talk about some things with you, please.
Of course, Saori, you can always talk to me about anything. Scars and what remain.
I'd like to talk about some things with you, please.
Of course, do you want something to drink? I have a bottle of milk tea.
Yes, please. Either is fine.
We sat in silence for a while, sipping on our bottles as we unwound from the day. Saori was tense. I could tell that she had a lot on her mind. By the way, your class was amazing, Saori.
Really? Even if you don't think you could have done as well, too much flattery is a little embarrassing, Sensei. You meant it. You were right to ask us. Oh, I used to teach them in the past as a drill instructor. But this experience, it's motivating me to study harder. Teaching is its own form of learning. I suppose you would understand a subject thoroughly to teach it to someone else. Well, I agree with that. like the fog has lifted as I began to explain things. And, there's something else.
I learn more and more from you each day, all the time.
How can we teach you anything? A teacher's job is to guide those with less experience, is it not?
Despite what you think, I'm still pretty inexperienced myself. And there's a lot you lose as you age. I get to learn all over again from my students.
I see. That's hard for me to understand, but I will one day. At times, Sensei, you speak of me like a geezer.
Oh!
Are you okay, Sensei? Did you choke? Are you sick? No, that was the despair of someone forced to face undeniable truths. Should I have not used that word? It was my first time. I overheard someone say it once, so I wanted to try.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with what you say. Who isn't Kyoto as a geezer if not Skill Sensei? Am I right, gang? Am I right, gang?
You are right, gang. I'm joking. I'm truly sorry, even if forgive me. I.
Sorry, his face fell. This is really chilled off. It painfully forward to find what slipped during more times.
Sensei, I'm sorry again for something else. All these apologies may be ineffective in communicating my intentions. We might have a repeat of the cruise at this rate, a never-ending carousel of apologies that lead us nowhere. I apologize if I'm about to ask what about us is rude, Sensei. I hope I don't come across as rude. This is simply a result of my resolve to face my crimes. Being back here made me realize something. I never apologized to you, not even once.
I really mean it when I say it's okay, sorry. I knew that's what you wanted to say earlier, so I changed the subject.
Back and it's just being back here makes me bring back a lot of memories in more than one way. Sensei, I still haven't properly apologized to you, Sensei.
I was one of our transfer students.
Oh, Sensei, you slick son of a bitch. That did feel the rough at the time, but I didn't realize that was why, though. However, could you indulge me for a bit, Sensei? I realize I'm a bit selfish. Lately, I felt stuck in the moment, as if the past is binding me to it, demanding I find the courage to face it. If I can't do that while I'm here, where everything began, I don't know if I'll be able to return to those kids. I'll be stuck, wading through this sludge of regret and guilt.
Got it? Then let's do it together then.
Then, could you show me your stomach, Sensei? I realize how that sounds, but that's not what I meant. I did try to give some context this time. I need to see with my own eyes, Sensei. That's your scar, the traces left on you, Sensei.
Oh, because you shot me in the stomach. Everything Sari had been saying finally clicked into place for me. So, whether it was for the best or not, I did as she asked and pulled up my shirt.
That's...
Sari reached out her fingertips, tracing gently along the raised ridges of my scar. The tremors in her hand were so intense I could feel them on my skin without even looking. Oh.
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I am so sorry. What did I do? How do I make this better? How do I fix this? Sensei, our sensei, how could someone like me, how could I,
Sorry, crumpled onto the ground as if she was collapsing from the weight of her guilt. Slowly, gently, I placed my hand over her shoulders. Hey, it's okay.
Sensei.
You saw it for yourself. I've healed. I'm okay. It doesn't hurt. I promise, it doesn't hurt at all.
It doesn't matter. I've scarred you. It's still there. It will be there forever. I know that. That much I've learned, Sensei. These are the consequences of my actions, no matter what I do. The things that I have done have left wounds that will never, ever truly heal. The scars of my very existence scared me to thorns that hurt everything and everyone around me. I will never be able to erase those traces. Yesterday, now, and forevermore. It's how things are. I'd rather have.
Don't say something like that. I can't bear something so sad from my old student.
Sensei.
I can't lie to you, sorry. There are wounds that will never heal. The thing about humans is that even with those scars, we are remarkably strong. We bear them and we live on together.
We bear them together. That's how people are meant to live. But I still don't know. I really don't know. The only thing I've learned is that I know nothing at all. I truly believe that if I could face what I've done, I could finally move forward from it. I've deluded myself into thinking that I could look at it with my own eyes. I could forgive myself. But all of that, this was just an arrogance on my part, wasn't it?
Hey, sorry.
Yes.
You could travel to the past, to the sorry back then. Bro, this fucking question gets me all the time, bro. What would you say to her? This question. Like fucking, what would you say to your past self question?
How strange. I thought about that many times over. And every time I did, I was overcome with great regret. I resented that idiotic brat who hurt others and committed crimes without second thought, without considering the consequences of her actions, with little regard for the lives she had destroyed. I wish I could talk with that brat after slapping her across the face at least once. I would ask her if she understood the gravity of what she intended to do. I want to shake her until she comes to her senses, until she sees how dark and desolate the path she's walking down is. But that's impossible now. The brat is gone. It's just me, trying to understand the very consequences she so selfishly ignored. Since I can't do that, I have no other option but to keep moving forward, the path she set upon, to try and right it somehow. That's all there is to it. Yes, that's all there is to it.
And that's more than enough, sorry.
Sensei,
Do you hear me, sorry? That's enough. Even if the whole world points their finger at you.
so you think I'm guilty?
Let me finish talking. That's not what I'm trying to say.
If I can make the better choice next time, and if I grow enough to stop and think before I act next time, that's enough for you. If I can promise you that, you'll be there as many times as it takes. Oh.
Again, can I be real? Sari sobbed and cried out all her feelings, all her guilt. Oh my god. I rubbed my back, comforting her to the sobs, turned into quiet sniffles and hiccups. Damn. Can I be so damn real, gang? That might have been one of the best written Blue Archive scenes. I won't say that's one of the best Blue Archive scenes, but in terms of writing, like the dialogue, god damn. Damn, that hits. That's one of the most realistic and most touching lines of dialogue between Saori and like student and sensei I have ever seen in Blue Archive. And Blue Archive has lots of great emotional dialogue, like the dialogue from Mika. This is just wow. It feels real. It feels like a real person's feels like a real person's struggle. And I think that's really great. Yeah.
You know, something is different here at Arius.
What's different?
That first class helped me release my tensions.
Oh, that's crazy. Wait, excuse me for a second.
And we were able to talk to each other. Their quality of life has improved. Water time is more peaceful, tea time now, and they've been receiving 3 proper meals a day. Of course, the entire district is still run down, but money and supplies have started circulating, even if it's only slightly. Although I do not understand where it's all coming from, regardless, something has shifted in Arius. I suppose it's not surprising, though. Nothing in this world stays intact forever.
Does the change make you feel uneasy though?
I don't have a name for this feeling yet. All I can say is that it's good to see their lives have improved, no matter how slightly. Sensei, do you think there's any hope for us too?
We can start building from here. When you're laying bricks one by one, it feels endless. But all that little effort comes together to create an entire structure.
I see. I'm grateful we met you, Sensei. To have had you by our side until now, we're truly lucky. Without you, actually all of us probably would have. Sensei, I'm only postulating, but I have a question. Could I sleep here with you tonight?
Hey yo, what the hell? Why she have a deep voice? I'm not trying to be rude. Why not she have a deep voice?
Don't look that shocked, Sensei. I was making a joke.
When someone who never makes a joke makes one out of nowhere, it's a little shocking.
I see. I'll keep that in mind in the future.
I'm completely embarrassed myself, didn't I?
Who's to say? Well, I don't have the most comfortable room to get back to, but I should return to it. Good night, Sensei.
See you out, Sally. This is peak top 10 best written Blue Archive scenes of all time. Sari closed the door, paused, and rested again against it for a moment.
I said I was only making a joke. But part of me may have meant it, though. Ho ho ho. Sleep well, Sensei.
Damn.
Oh, Maya. No, I'm not. Why do you come in?
It's okay. I was just checking in.
Oh ho ho. Did you think I would be in here nursing my pride? Sulking over my loss against the squad and Sensei?
I wasn't thinking about this so much.
Don't worry. I understand why you would think that way. I'm sorry, dear Maya. I was simply teasing. There is nothing to worry about, okay? Really, maybe now isn't the time to talk about this, but Arius' hatred won't be satiated so easily. By the way, did you have fun today?
Close.
Yay, we talked about this. We'll never get anywhere if you always answer questions with questions.
It's hard for me to say. There was too much going on. It's like the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But it was also really incredible in its own way. The Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Okay, yeah. What is up with you talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie?
So, that's how things work out there. Maybe there's some separate how to answer. Actually, that's not exactly right. They still are doing 3 different worlds.
I can't deny that. But a lot has still changed here. Most importantly, there's enough food to go around. So we've taken steps forward in our own way.
That's the best part of all this. I never questioned about it. But it's fun. It's like amused. But it goes funny. So, where did the money from?
You really want to know me, Maya?
Yes.
Once you know this, there is no going back. There are some things we are better off not knowing. Why will never want your understanding of this world?
Serious right now.
No, I'm kidding, forgive me.
So bad.
It is true, though. New knowledge shapes your perspective. It moves the way you view certain circumstances, and you won't be able to unlearn it with Sensei's lesson today.
So bad.
In this world, you can't change or do anything without money. Everyone wants the next best thing, but there's a finite number of resources in this world. Scarcity causes competition, and competition causes conflict. Along the way, someone gets left behind, but society doesn't stop for anyone until the day someone forgets they even existed. Just like that. Just like us. Have you heard? In Pivotal's our particular set of skills and very high demand. It's a line of work where Arius alone holds a very unique advantage. In other words, Arius has a monopoly on the market.
So my thingamajigama melted the whole time? So bad.
Good, you're back. I assume for the job is done. Watch this.
The police spare me. Oh, I'll do anything if you let me live. Just don't kill me, please.
Explain yourself, Subaru. I told you to take care of him. Consider him a present. From now on, he is to serve you. And if you're not happy with it, I'll make him eat lead right here.
Oh, no, please, anything but that.
He certainly looks the part, but taking him out would be. You'll get out of his essence if you kill him here. Keep him, and everything he owns is yours, down to his stocks. Down to his socks, I mean, not stocks. What the fuck?
You can have anything you want, just don't kill me, or I can be useful.
How can I ensure my safety? He could turn on me at any moment. Tell him you have the areas on speed dial. That will keep him in check.
Oi.
That's tempting, but you're nothing but a mercenary. You'll stab me from behind as soon as I turn my back on you. I am no common criminal looking for the next buck. Without your reputation, a mercenary is nothing. We are one cards in a business that doesn't like surprises, so mercenaries have to be reliable to survive. Or I guess I'll trust you. Good work. This market will be good as ours. Most people barely know what Ares is, so those who do dismiss it as the dirty slums. They don't realize just how filthy the outside world they live in is.
I kinda don't like doing Subaru's voice, not gonna lie.
Killed someone before?
Not yet.
That's good to hear. But you can get paid for doing that?
I don't exactly get it. Just close enough. It usually works out at the end. It's common for people that don't change. I've learned that's not true. When people are face to face with death, they change. It's just instinct. They will gamble. It's always a gamble. Who they'll become in their last moment.
Oh, that's the fucking Joker. I mean, you should do a Joker voice instead. Ha! Wow, that's me. The Joker voice.
Maybe I've changed too. Who is this world lives closer to death than we do? Because we are Arius. Why so Arius? This might just be me, but money is just money. There is no such thing as clean or dirty money. 1 yen is always 1 yen. If I had the luxury to think about things like that, I would consider myself blessed. But I no longer do this kind of work. The more I can feel it wear away in my soul. When you attack something that looks like a human, it gets in your head. Many humans evolve that way to protect themselves from each other. What do you mean when I feel this way? I think about each of you, of course. Here are my reasons I keep pushing forward. I've been way more with you than I'm sorry. Not in a bit, not a part people, you shouldn't be on a part you was working for us, Subaru. And I'm happy to do it. And you can make it up to me by eating lots and enjoying your youth. That's what keeps me going. Not everyone can be happy. That's the thinking of dreamers and innocents. Nobody knows that better than we do. That's why the kids at Ares need somewhere to go, a place they can call home. I am going to build them a home here. These kids were thrown away, and the ones who weren't useful to our society, they can come here. It might be a little cramped for everyone to come at once though. It's like a little bird nest.
Let as it be. It's this nest I want to protect. And all those little baby birds can live here with a sense of safety. And maybe, step by step, they'll be able to learn how it feels to live.
So, Maru,
Remember, madam. Seriously? Why so serious? Just the thought of that time makes my skin crawl. There are things out there that Madam has never done. Things that she would never even thought to try. If I live my life experiencing those things, I'd be satisfied. But for the time being, that's enough.
so Maru,
Yeah?
please, so
Yeah, do you know what time it is? I've already played today.
it's not about that point. Everyone will hear the new movie.
Jeez, I don't know how you all turned like this. Alright. Alright, fine. And hey, miss, quit your harmonica-ing. It's 12 in the midnight. Hey, I'm sleeping here.
Is that a harmonica? Subaru. That one hasn't changed at all.
Oh my! Jump scare. That was the top 10 Blue Archive jump scares, bro. That shit. Oh my god, that shit gave me chills, bro. That's it, bro. Jump scare, bro. Jump scare. Blue Archive jump scare, bro. That was scarier than anything in the Iron Lung, bro. That shit. Whoa, bro. That shit gave me the chills. Shiver me timbers.
What is this? Who's there?
Oh. Oh, that's scary, bro. What the fuck?
I feel like I'm drifting into a suffocating fog. But what? Is that a trumpet?
Oh my god, bro. What is this? What? I am so invested right now. It's another wonderful day, another fun day of classes.
Fun. How can you lie to me with such a straight face?
I started to prepare this time.
Oh, what a good boy.
Raise me war. Because there's no guarantee tomorrow will be the same as today. Just because the sun rose in the east today, you could see 100% sure they'll rise in the east tomorrow.
Exactly. The skeptical empiricism. And that leads straight into the, ontological ethics.
So that in the book you gave me, it said,
There. Now, where is Saori? Where is that little Saori girl? And now we begin the pop quiz. The what? Pop quiz, so it's a type of exam? It's not gonna question what it's not gonna question what happened with Saori the day before. The old trumpet thingamagigama.
Yes, it's a far simplified version.
I'll read the questions out loud, so please write down your answers on paper. We talked about this. It's like I can remember, but not really. Oh, that's so real. That's literally me, bro. I just remember she said she could ask if you don't know something. Did she? Hey, what's the answer for this one? This one, I think.
No cheating.
Cheating? What was that? During an exam, it's considered cheating and copying someone else's answer. So talk about it with each other. I thought we could ask if you didn't know.
When you learn, we are learning and studying.
So exams are totally different. Studying, I had no idea. Wow. Gee Whiz. This reminds me of that one time that I at my first exam. It was first grade, I remember. And then first grade, and I didn't know how exams were. Actually, it wasn't an exam. Back when I was in first grade, it wasn't an exam, it was a test. They call it a test. So we did a test, right? And I didn't know that tests were meant to be done in the class itself. And basically, I have dyslexia, right? I say in my videos like once or twice. So I have dyslexia, and basically, I couldn't finish the paper on time because I think it was like English paper, and I couldn't like finish the thing on time, and so I decided I didn't know I was supposed to hand it out on class that time, so I brought it back home to finish it. And then the next day, I handed it over to my teacher. My teacher was like, "Wait, this is a test. You were supposed to submit it yesterday." So just a very funny story that, and I was the only guy who didn't actually submit it on the day itself. So yeah, crazy thing. Yeah, but back then, no one knew I had dyslexia. Then until one day, one teacher was like, "This guy's a bit suspicious. We need to get this guy checked out for something." And then they were like, so apparently you do have dyslexia. So yeah. But basically, very funny story. So yeah, I mean, I understand why some people might not really understand what a test is. So yeah.
Came from the same school, but I seriously worry about them.
Oh no way, Sensei is sleeping. You're a little what, huh? Tired? The weather's so nice out. Bro.
Are you looking at the same sky? The one filled with gloomy clouds.
Oh my god, the jongleur. Feelings and opinions are subjective. Nice, is my opinion.
If you say so, Sensei. Whatever tickles your pickle. Anyway, your point being,
you're wasting a perfectly good day.
I'm still not following.
Let's go on a field trip.
Now, what are you saying? Is this allowed? What? There are some things in life you'll have to learn with your hands-on experience.
Nice Joker impression, yes, thank you.
You found this as schoolwork. Since class is still in session, you made that on the fly to suit your needs.
You caught me.
You can,
That's the privilege of adulthood. You want to sit, Subaru? You must be tired. Me too, Sensei. Don't your legs hurt?
I don't feel anything at all, actually. Come on, everyone. Why so serious?
It's what I mean. I never expected a problem as I roll like this. It feels really different this time.
Are you okay? What's wrong, Maya?
I just remember something.
You saw back then, huh?
No, it's nothing like that, Sensei. Nothing much at least. Maya. See, she had a nightmare the other night. That's all there is. But, no worries, Sensei.
Sure.
Really sure. I threw a trash bag into space.
Are you sure?
I guess. I'm sure. Playing dirt storms. Switch here, you know.
Are you sure?
Very late. Being so right. I can't tell whether that's alright. Are you sure?
I saw you looking here up. This music was your idea. In case you forgot.
Are you sure?
Oh look! The building of glass? How shiny! A building like that would never last back at Aries. Do you think the sport never see things like this every day? It would have been so nice if they could come here.
Yeah, it can't be helped. Someone has to go down for the Aries.
But the sport and who they are now, is it really okay to trust them with that?
One day or another, Sensei. Sensei is taking on the responsibility there. Right, Sensei?
Are you sure?
Officially, the squad stayed behind to protect Aries and watch over the district. But the real reason they couldn't enjoy the future was something else entirely.
And the other day, we're still wanted criminals. We can move around freely. I prefer to avoid exposing ourselves.
And I was looking forward to going on a field trip with Sensei.
Shut your traps, Yori. It's so ironic that you're the ones who are wanted. Seriously, how long do you plan on being fugitive squad?
Stand down, Isaki.
Yes. Okay, guys, give me a second. I deeply apologize. Give me a moment. I have something to do. I have something to do. I'm back. Give me a second. There you go.
Are you thinking about the squad, Sensei?
Pretty sure.
Surprised? You are easier to read than you think, Sensei. Especially with things like this. I would like to ask you something. What do squad members tell you? Various students or something else? No reason for it. It's just a passing curiosity, really.
It's good seeing you two look like such a great team. Whoa.
Get back, live chat.
Sorry, because I have a monitor, right? You know how monitor you can extend the feature. So my live chat was moving to the other monitor of the game. So yeah, it's a good thing. It must have been hard to miss.
What? Huh? What do you mean by that?
My apologies, you must be the student teacher working under this
Fine mentor. Make sure you learn everything you can from them. Wait, you've completely misunderstood. Sensei, help me. What do you mean they're smiling at me gently? I mean it when I say you got it wrong. This isn't cannot.
Youth. Well, this one and the old third wheel ought to make himself scarce.
You're trying to tell you, I'm trying to tell you that it's not like that.
It's freaking awesome!
Weird, all the buildings are intact. Back home, the buildings are all crumbling and ruined. We usually keep patching them up until we squeezed every last bit of use of them. And when one collapses, we just hold a little memorial to thank it for everything until then. Whoa, that's kinda sad. From here, we're all gonna cross to the other side of the street. We're crossing the street? Should I go now? What the hell? Oh, why are you pulling me back, Sensei? You can't cross the street when the light's red. Really? That's how it works out here? I don't think we'll get that bad from car. Pretty tough, you know. I'm trying to think about how to drive with you. I guess I can try. Oh, swimming pool. A swimming pool? What's this place? It has an athletic facility solely built for doing something called swimming. How is there this much clean water in one place? That's insane. Oh, is she drinking? Don't drink the water. You can't drink the pool water, you dumbass! But there's so much of it. It smells fresh, so it probably won't give you a stomachache. It will because of the fucking chlorine, you dingus! They even disinfect the water in the outside world. Yes, you dumbass. Don't drink the pool water. We are so high. Look at the sky, it's so blue. Oh my god, it's so blue. It's like we're archiving something. We're archiving some blues. Just like the title of this video. Let's archive some blues. It's great they're all excited. Please be mindful of the people around us. Try not to use your... Try to use your inside voices. No shouting. Okay, Sensei. Are you tearing up right now, Sensei? Oh, you're just really grateful they were so cooperative. Now that you mention it, it's kind of weird. Back then, I hated listening to when adults talk. Well, that's because all they did was threaten us and beat us. Whoa. Oh, slow down, area student B. I know what this is. It's a hamburger. Yes, I heard about it before. Subaru buys them for us sometimes. Hamburger. Definitely tastes the same, but somehow it feels different. I wonder why. Maybe it's because we are eating it somewhere new? Yeah, that could be it. We're eating it fresh. Wait, everyone! Stop! Don't put your mouth on the faucet when you're... What? You think us for lining up properly? It's a little embarrassing to be praised, so something so basic, Sensei. But if you didn't line up properly or cut the line when we got rations, they would punish you until you're blacked out. Damn. That is wow. Where are we now, Sensei? It's insanely loud, there's so many flashing lights. What's this called? Game Center? Yeah, that's a game. Don't lie to us, Sensei. There's no way something like that exists in this world. Electronic machines made only for fun. All the machines in here do look like fun. Oh no, look. You have to pay to play even one time. That's highway robbery. People spend their precious money on fun. No, your teacher has you covered. Really? Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's go gambling. I don't really get it. How is this useful for school? Learning and hands-on lesson functions. Not even talking about it. What? Let me make sure I heard you correctly. Functions are a rule wherein input goes in and then output comes out. And in our case, you press buttons. The input that carries the moves, the output. And that's why it's a hands-on lesson on functions. That's the most creative, original, and idiotic nonsense I've ever heard. Huh? I wouldn't even believe the kind of nonsense that circulates in the outside world. I will clearly be ignorant then. Thank you. Where? What was that? No way. One more. There's one more game.
I don't like hearing that voice. I just... I'm exhausted. Give me a second, guys.
You really worked hard today, Sensei. I'll give you that much. So, what lessons lies in this part? It's rest. It's best to rest. I won't say it's best wrong. Even during the training we were forced to go through, we tried to sneak in breaks whenever we could. Why do I got these scars, Sensei?
Wow, you're so full of energy.
You're welcome to join training anytime you want, Sensei. Those days are behind you, ha ha ha. Oh, you hope I'm having fun? In my own way. I'm enjoying this moment. Right now, at least.
A silence fell between us for a short moment. We both looked up in the sky, sitting side by side. The sky sure is blue.
I mean, the sky sure is blue. Whether it was because of the location or the climate, the sky over areas, more often than not, was grey. No, I think it's because of the character is the design of the background. Hey, Sensei. So, hypothetically, if someone really want to throw their life away, is it even possible to stop them? What? What expression you're making? Ha ha ha. Why the not permanent topic? No reason. You don't always need some special reason to bring something up, do you? What's the serious question? Yes, very much so. So I'd like to answer seriously too, Sensei. This is kind of a lesson, right?
Someone's face flashed quickly through my mind. So she suggested we pretend that we were in class. To be honest, I don't think it was a serious question.
What? Oh, wait a second. You should really be acting. Should you really be acting this way as an educator?
You just wanted to see your poor teacher panic, huh?
No, it's not like that. It's not like I wanted to see those kinds of thoughts, but seriously.
The core of your question is one about happiness. How do you go on living when nothing makes you happy?
I guess I can see that. It's idealistic to think life is just about being happy. Ideas are inherently good. They're something to strive and hope for. But if you're trying to say that complete happiness is impossible, then what's more realistic?
Happiness is something that makes us keep moving forward, even if those moments are far in between.
That's true. People rarely get rewarded for their efforts, no matter how hard they try.
So if someone is in unbearable pain, even if they beg you to let them go,
even if you don't have an answer, do you?
it's one thing I know.
If something like that had happened, what would you blame yourself for? Letting things get that bad for him?
Exactly, because we probably had a kind of obligation to serve as each other's reason.
You know, if that's true, Sensei, I want to ask you, just to know, what does it mean? You could serve as my reason, Sensei.
If things turn out that way, I think that would be wonderful. Just like how right now, the area's kids are the reason.
What? I don't think I ever said that. There are adults. No mind looking.
Sensei, come here just for a sec.
My way.
Seriously. Jumping into conclusions when they don't know anything. I guess Sensei wasn't too far off. Seriously.
Somebody, can I ask for your help in something, please?
Of course, what is it?
Somebody, help me with a piece to my parents.
Oh, I is it just me or that sound like a perfect loop?
There's a barrel look in the tree.
My precious baby. My kitty.
Can I stuck in that tree? Must have climbed up there without realizing how hard it would be to get down. Heck, I've only read about these things happening.
Try my best, but I couldn't do much.
I have an idea. Let's head on this area style. Excuse me, please stand back.
Oh yes.
What?
What are you doing? Did she just shoot at a kitten?
Jumped out.
I got you. You're safe now. Here, your kitty. Where?
What were you thinking? What have you done to hurt or worse?
I was just figures kind of needed that afraid. I was trying to shock it all that.
Why are they teaching kids in schools these days? Look at their emblem, it can't be. Oh, it is. They're Area students. Oh, there they are. Who calls the Eden Tree tragedy? Oh, these delinquents, oh, they really rustle my jimmies. Oh, this is why a child's upbringing is important. It's not just their fault. Surely part of the problem lies with Kyoto's. They call it the academy series, but look at how students' education has been neglected. Other districts aren't nearly as terrible as that. The normal school would never let their kids run amok like Aries does. That's true. Explosions and guns, the gunfights may be harder for the course, but some kids are just bad students. Why not? Come on, sweetie. Yeah, I mustn't get too close to those people.
Why?
Just be good and listen to mommy, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, what's wrong?
What? Oh. Wow.
Subaru?
I just remembered something. That day happened just like this. Come on, Kaya. Let's get up. If we stay like this, people are really gonna start judge us. Hey, you're safe right now. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Even if I almost got carried away, I can't let that happen again. I just have to be the one to look up for everyone. Things turn out that way, I think. What? Jeez, that Sensei. I can't let my guard down.
What about Sensei?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Sensei isn't a bad person. Relatively, it's probably saying they're not the good ones. Not every adult is like that. The world isn't all good either. That's for certain.
Thanks for your tea.
Yeah. Don't worry about me. We managed to safely return the Ken to his owner. That's what matters, right?
I think so.
Good. Let's head back. I don't want to affect any more attention.
T, remember when we only had warm water to drink? Thanks to Subaru, we have things like tea now. But it feels kind of different drinking here, right? Like everything is so busy around. Blah, 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 blah. It's amazing. Make it okay, you look like you have something on your mind.
What? Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine.
Really, but... Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Hello, Sensei. And who are all these people? Ooh, Riza!
Hey, Sensei! Oh, my favorite pet.
What? Hello. What's the vigilante crew doing here and not study? What the fuck?
We're studying. We're just patrolling too. Academic and public safety are equally important. Huh? Have any you to excuse?
You have, Lisa.
It's good to hear.
No, but part of that is good though.
Hey, who are these people?
Well,
We are also sensei students.
Huh? Really? That's true.
so you're from Alias, right?
Serious? I heard about that. Easy. When I think about it, even my parents, they lied about vigilante crew for some reason.
Yes, sure, exactly. I tried to explain it to her as simply as fairly as possible. Did I do okay, Sensei? You did great, thank you, Suguri. Thank you.
That's how trade reviews what happened in areas involvement. People do tend to interpret things in a different way that benefits them most, even so.
In any case, it was nice to see you enjoying yourself here.
Anyway, it's totally normal. That's it nice. I feel like I stepped on a weird landmine. I'm real sorry.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. It's hard to understand from the point of view of a Trinity student. So, this is the vigilante crew. I've heard that you do patrols around the district without any pay or recognition.
That's right. We stand for truth, justice, and the Trinity way.
Lisa.
That's impressive. Although you must have a lot of free time.
Alias, honestly, you don't need get all that stuff. We just do this because we want to. So, we want to help you. Oh, no, way.
What? How?
Listen, he's like the threats into the room to collect balls from Pasamayos, and this is the photo of him shoving them head first into their own pit.
Wow, oh, that's slick. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's hilarious. Ooh.
This photo,
I'm glad you're getting along. Lisa can be little excessively energetic. It's a relief that it seemed to be benefiting everyone here. Oh, you guys. If Lisa or I need something of him. Noisy, all relationships have the go at your own pace. I understand that. I just wish there was something I could do.
How's everyone doing? Are you having fun with Risa?
Subaru, it's just kind of.
you know, so your name was Subaru, right?
Yes, that's right. I need to properly introduce myself. Nice to meet you, Risa. And Suzumi as well.
I am really sorry if we did anything to upset you.
Not at all. Nothing like that. And you were really polite. It wasn't at all rude for us to even be here. Even if it's just for words, it's nice to hear. Thank you. It's similar to me told that if I keep on living, everything will work out somehow.
What the fuck?
I think so too, because there's a lot of love in the one piece.
Let me ask you something. Sure, there's love, there's peace. But what if there isn't? If things don't work out the way you want them to think they will, how will you do?
Okay, buddy, just slow down, slow down.
Why bring up something that's scary all of a sudden, you ask? No reason. You don't always have some special reason to bring something up, do you?
Suzumi, you seeing this shit? Understood, Sensei. I'll do my best. Well, it's not as if I think it a given that everything will always be okay. Things go wrong more often than not in life. That's just how it is. But I think you have to believe anyway. Not a feeling as much as choice. Choice of ideal we want to follow.
Ideals, huh?
Yes, those ideals won't be fulfilled today, tomorrow, maybe ever. However, I can take at least one step a day towards achieving them. Then that's enough for me. Progress isn't an overnight endeavor. It is the cumulation of all little choice we make. That is why we don't overlook to be paid for what we do. Justice we uphold is compensation.
Exactly. That's it. That's so useful. I see. That was so helpful. What idealistic optimist through and through. Most people see that as a good thing. It makes it easy to ignore the thing. And optimism is a result of good environment and circumstances.
Subaru?
Yeah. I see you're right. Sensei, if you don't know it, you two members of the Vigilante crew, now take a little stroll with these two.
Oh, sure. By all means.
What is it? Well, I can guess. This isn't hard, hasn't it?
Yes. I think after those lessons, it feels even worse.
How come?
The ones who are all buddy with the Vigilante crew, they're just the ones who have been trying really hard in class. Up for us, we hate listening to those people talk. It just makes us so mad. Are we bad people, Subaru?
No, not at all. It's the most natural reaction in the world. And this is how I feel. The world is we lived in. These Trinity kids couldn't even begin to imagine.
Subaru.
In the end, believing that everything will work out is easy. Believing that there is no sin in this world. That is all twisted apart. Is untangled somehow is easy. From what I've seen, those easy behaviors are the ones that people are furthest away from reality. Have you ever heard these days they say the rich are kind, they're nice, gentle, even mild-mannered? It's because the rich don't lack for anything. Through their eyes, the world is such a beautiful, peaceful place.
But for us,
Exactly. That's our world. Our world is nothing but that soft bed of flowers. Privilege. Children like them will never understand. They can look like us and boo-hoo and pity us, but at the end of the day, it just gives them a feeling of self-satisfied superiority. Those rats, they saw the hell we've experienced. They look away or stand by their beliefs. And just how long will they keep averting their eyes for their own complicity in creating hell?
Subaru, you okay? Your face, you look.
What about my face? It's because these scars.
Never mind,
Anyway, it's about time, isn't it? I'll let Sensei know that we should head back home, back to our areas.
Did everyone have fun on the field trip? Yes! Yes! Welcome back, Sensei, everyone. Your timing is impeccable. We have a situation that may require your assistance. Huh?
Sensei, over here.
What the fuck? Oh, it's Mine, right? It's gotta be Mine. Go forth with faith and honor in your heart. Edison knows no borders. What the hell? It's Mine, bro. Good evening, Sensei, and do all the rest as well. Mine!
Sensei. Sensei.
Seridan Hane 2? What the fuck? Oh. The sound of someone in need of aid called to us. What? Huh? What the fuck? Are you pulling on my legs right now? What? Are we? Huh?
雨。こんにちは、先生。
Are we? Huh?
よし。今日もいい。
Why we go cafe? What the fuck? Oh, now the audio quality is starting to get shit.
HP が回復するので。
What? What? Huh? Huh?
あんまり慣れ慣れしくしないでよね。ちょっと困るのよ。
I am in confusion. That's a good Toki. I am. Well, you know what? I'll just do this. I should probably state my thoughts. Okay, I do have quite a bit to say. With the first chapter. We completed the first chapter, right? Okay, I think it'd be good to stop this story for now, though. Because I think I have quite a bit to say already. This chapter 1. Wow, that was certainly something. I wouldn't say my mind wasn't boggled by it. Like, okay, yeah, sure, there were some fantastic elements to it. For one, I think this is a great way to show Arius' score, because I think Eden Treaty, like, yeah, sure, Arius wasn't necessarily like that fleshed. They only got like one chapter to really flesh themselves out, but even so, it wasn't really that good. But I'm not that it wasn't good. It was great. This chapter 4 of Eden Treaty was great, but like, I mean, they didn't really flesh out the characters besides. They didn't really flesh out like Atsuko or Saori or not. They didn't even show like much of the ramifications of what happened after whatnot. This to me feels like the continuation of Eden Treaty, but not quite. It's like, I would say it's like the Eden Treaty spin-off in a sense, where it's like, yes, it's a follow-up to Eden Treaty. It addresses the events that happened directly after Eden Treaty, but at the same time, it's not directly because Eden Treaty is Trinity's story. I think you can all agree that Eden Treaty is Trinity's story. This one, Oratorio of Days Gone By, is Area Squad's story. And I do feel that they're cooking up something mature in this. They touch on themes of abuse and even depression, and to me it's like, wow, that's actually deep shit. That is deeper than the entire, like, this is really taking it's really taking the youth, the theme of the youth that Blue Archive is so known for, and then really like twisting it and being like, okay, yeah, sure, enjoy youth, but what if you can't enjoy anything? What if you're depressed? Or what if your youth was shit, horrible, and you were abused? And I think that's really deep. It, like, one thing I really appreciate about this game is how it expands on its themes so well, and I think that's so great how it expands its themes. It's not just touching the surface level of youth, unlike, let's say, I don't know, Eden Treaty. Eden Treaty only did like surface level, like touching on youth, or even though I hate to admit it because I really like the story, Hakari Union, one of my favorite Blue Archive story of all time. Still kind of surface level touch the youth thing. This is really going way deeper into it with the whole they're being abused storyline. They're being abused, and I think one of Eden Treaty's like failures as a like, I think one of the things that Eden Treaty wasn't really good at was the fact that I don't think Beatrice was as hateable as she could have been. Because I wanna be damn real with you, Beatrice is obviously she is obviously an allegory, a metaphor for an abusive parent or abusive teacher, abusive guardian. But they don't really flesh it out. They don't really show what she has done. And to me, that's a bit waste of potential, because I have seen some animes or some shows or some movies where main protagonist or some side character has an abusive parent. For example, Happy Sugar Life, or another example, Assassination Classroom. And I think in those two shows, they have really pretty good. Okay, not really, I won't say it's great. It's a bit exaggerated, and I do appreciate Blue Archive for not taking a very exaggerated route with how they portray abuse. Like, okay, good on them. I do like that it's not exaggerated. But I think why the Assassination Classroom and Happy Sugar Life, like their portrayal of abuse stands out more to me and makes me feel more like angry towards like how the parent treats their child, how the guardian treats the child, is because I see what the guardian does to the child. I see it firsthand, and I see the after effects of it. Like, for example, really good example, Happy Sugar Life. We see how Asahi Kobe, right, who has been abused by his dad, and also Shio Kobe, and you see how that leads him to the type of person he becomes, and also Sato as well. Sato and Asahi both went through abuse of some kind, and the Asahi, you can see that, you can not only see the type of abuse his father gives him. Like, if I'm not wrong, his father like peeled off his nails, which, yes, is exaggerated, but when I see it, I'm like, oh man, I hate this guy. It really gives me like this sense of anger, and I think that should be, I think that's something that should be something a story should do more, because it really drives the audience to take action against abusive parenting. You get where I'm coming from? I mean, I don't know, like, to me, yes, we all know abuse is bad. Everyone knows abuse is bad. I hope everyone knows abuse is bad. But like, we don't really see much of that in Eden Treaty, and that's why to me Eden Treaty, it didn't really hit me as hard as a lot of people did. I know a lot of people when they watched Eden, when they read Eden Treaty, they were like, "What? Life changing story. But to me, when I read Eden Treaty, I was like, oh, that's a good story. That's a great story, in fact. Well, time to move on to the next thing. Because I don't think nothing in Eden Treaty really stood out to me besides Misono Mika, but I don't think that was really the even so Misono Mika only stood out to me, not because of Eden Treaty, but because of her relationship stories. Yeah, that's really about it. Then what else? Yeah, like to me, Area Squad was just wasted potential. I like this story in the sense that it is really showing the ramifications of how Beatrice treated them, and not just that, showing the ramifications of Saori after she shot Sensei in Eden Treaty and how she regrets that, and that conversation that Saori has with Sensei, where she's like, "Oh my God, Sensei, I am so sorry," and she keeps repeating sorry. I felt that was one of the most realistic lines of dialogue in the whole game, and I felt something reading that. And to me, yes, the story is building up to something interesting, but I'm so confused. I don't know what direction this story is heading. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because by the end of every chapter for all of these Blue Archive stories, no matter how good or how great they are, no matter how great they are, amazing they are, by the end of the first chapter, I am always certain of like the type of vibe that the stories are going for. For example, for Fluid Task Force, after the first chapter, I knew it was a very slice of life type of story. For Cloud of Fire Path and Retromania, it ended with them with the club not closing down, and they won like the game thing, they won the game awards, something, and I was like, oh, it's a fun story. And it continued to be a fun story. Eden Treaty, after the first chapter, I was like, wow, it's a really emotional story, because at the end, I'm not wrong, first chapter at the end, they all pass the exams, right? So, you know, like all of these have a conclusion to their first chapter of some sorts. Rabbit, I forgot what Rabbit was, but I remember after Rabbit, I was like, yeah, I know that story that Rabbit is telling is a very like wholesome kind of slice of life-y type of story, just similar to Force Task Force of the Rabbit Squad trying to live together in this SRT thingamajigama. This one, Hakari Union, I stated already, I really like the first chapter. I think out of all of the different Blue Archive stories, Hakari Union has the most fleshed out first chapter. This first chapter in Hakari Union can stand by itself as a standalone story. That's how great it is. I need to stop grazing Hakari Union, because I think you're sick of me grazing Hakari Union. But damn, I like the fact that the first chapter can stand alone by itself is really good. And this one is like, it cannot for shit stand as a standalone story as the first chapter. So okay, what's great about Hakari Union is not only can the first chapter stand by itself, but chapter 2 expands on the themes of the first chapter. It expands on the themes and the story of the first chapter, because after the first chapter you have a lot of questions, but even though it can stand by itself, you still have a lot of questions, and you're still like, oh, what happened to the student council president? I want to know more about these characters, and chapter 2 does answer that. And so I think that's why Hakari Union is my favorite one out of all these, because like in terms of the first chapter, because first chapter can stand by itself while also leaving the gateway open for more stories, specifically chapter 2. That's what makes it good. And this chapter 1 of Hakari Union should be the role model example of how to make a good first chapter for your Blue Archive story. But this one, I don't know what they were doing. I'm not saying that it's bad. I do love the themes that they're trying to dive into, and I do think that there are some very, very powerful moments in this story. But as a standalone, it just like, no, I don't know. I'm interested to check this out, but as of now, there doesn't seem to be a plot. And look, I don't want to be hateful towards this one. But yeah, I don't know. Eden Treaty. As of now, my ranking would be Oratorio, followed by, you know, why should I spoil you guys my ranking? I'm gonna be making a ranking video of every Blue Archive story later down the line. I've already started writing the script. I think you already know what's first place. But yeah, basically, yeah, I don't know. This one feels like the weakest. I know I also said that about Hakarionian as well. So I really hope I can eat my words and the next 2 chapters will actually start to repeat. I don't know. I guess I like the. Maybe I should stop being so cynical and start talking about things I like besides. Yeah. As I was saying, like, okay, yes, I will admit their portrayal of abuse was not really that good in the sense that they don't really show. I think we all know show not tell, right? I think we all know that show not tell is like one of the first rules of writing. One of the biggest rules of writing is to show not tell, because the more you show, the more like the more realistic it feels, and the more, hence the impact will be bigger, alright? But okay, and I will admit there are some really good show not tell moments in this story. Like for example, at the start, one of my first examples is that scene where Sensei is reaching out his hand to pet the area students, and then they instinctively jolt back and they say, "Oh my god, I am so sorry." They like flinch. They think Sensei is gonna like grab them or like hurt them, something. But Sensei was just gonna pet them, and I think that they didn't explicitly say, "Oh my god, Sensei, I thought you're gonna hit me because I was hit back in areas." No, they don't say that. They just realistically let the scene play out, and I find like the area students constant apologizing really realistic for like, because if you have seen videos of actual like people who have been abused and then they're reporting it to like the police and whatnot, they do constantly apologize because it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but they do that because I think that is what I don't know how to say it. I want to sound very like respectful about this because it is a very serious situation. But yeah, but yeah, I think they kind of realistically portrayed the outcome. Though, I do have to put an exception to some things. I do feel that from time to time, it can get a bit annoying whenever they repeat the, "Oh, we don't get clean water," or, "Oh, we used to do training and the whatnot, and we have better tea times now." I'm like, okay guys, I think I heard you the first time. You have to repeat it. And that's another thing of, they tell not show, right, with those, because they keep telling Sensei, "Oh, back when Beatrice was around, we didn't have this." And that kind of loses its impact. You know what is effective though? What was it? The one I can think of right now is they see a swimming pool, and they go to the swimming pool and they drink the water, thinking it's fresh, clean water, and Sensei pulls them back. Yes, it's exaggerated. Of course, exaggerated because I don't think anyone's gonna. Most people are realistically not gonna do that. But I think that's effective because it shows that they have no clean water supplies in areas, and they were forced to drink dirty water, and that to me is effective visual storytelling. But that then, like, yes, there are some really good effective storytellings, visual effective storytellings from here, but a lot of the time they're just saying, "Oh, back when Beatrice was around, we weren't allowed to do this. Back when Beatrice was around, we were hit a lot. Back when Beatrice was around, blah blah blah." Like, yes, of course. Yes, I get it. I totally understand. But on the other hand, wouldn't it be better if you were to see it? Like, of course, like, it would be more effective. Like, imagine how much anger you could get out of the senseis if we were to really see our own students go through hardships instead of the students telling us about the hardships. Maybe we could have a scene back in Eden Treaty where while Saori is explaining her backstory, we can see not one or two, but like some shots of Beatrice, I don't know, hurting them or like giving them punishments, I think that would be effective. But instead, we have a lot of talk, not a lot of show. I think it loses its impact. It should be impactful. Beatrice, I shit you not, should be the best. Should be one of the better Blue Archive villains. She should in fact be the best Gematria villain out there. And in fact, I will admit that to a certain extent, she is the best Gematria villain. However, I don't. A lot of senseis hate Beatrice. I totally understand why, right? Like, we all hate abusive people in this household. But I feel like I'm not hating Beatrice as much as I should be, because I don't see what Beatrice is doing. I don't feel the impact, and hence, not that I don't care, but it's like the impact is not there. And yeah, that's why it's not effective to me. And that's why I don't find Beatrice as impactful as a villain as most Blue Archive fans do. And that's why I don't think I'll get into this in my analysis video, but that's really all I really have to say. I just feel like this story has a lot of flaws. There's some really, for the most part, I do think it's a good story. I don't think it's a great, like, I know again it's just the first chapter and we shouldn't really be judging stories by the first chapter, but as of now, great story. I won't say great, good story. Area Squad as likable as ever. Really intriguing ongoing mystery that's going on, and I'm definitely invested in the mystery, especially what's her name, Maya's, like, she has this PTSD flashback. I think they can do so many things with students having PTSD. I think that's so great. However, what was I saying again? I got distracted. I got notification. Yeah. Student having PTSD, that can be a great setup. That whole thing where Sawi was listening to Subaru's harmonica, then she sees like this. There was a jump scare of this angel suddenly appearing. That's effective. I am intrigued to see what this story has to offer. I am interested, but then at the same time, they have some problems as well. Like, I do think there is no plot progression. I don't see a plot. I don't understand. I don't know where the story is heading. And you know what? Some of you might think it's a good thing. Some of you might say, oh yeah, that makes the story unpredictable. And yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I think there's a difference between, like, you don't know where the story is going and because it's messy, and you don't know where the story is going because it's interesting. You know, it's like, because there are so many potential outcomes that could happen, and like, it's unpredictable. Yeah, I think, I don't know how to. There is a difference between you don't know where the story is going because it's too messy, there's too many things going on, you just don't know. It's basically, it's just messy. You don't know where the story is going because it's too messy. There doesn't seem to be a clear direction. And there's a difference between the plot, that, like, you don't know where the plot is going because the story is unpredictable. Story is subversive and unpredictable, and there are many paths that the story can go, and it's difficult to pick one. I think a good example of this would be, for example, Deltarune. A completely different game, yes, but Deltarune is I don't know. There's a lot of theories going around of how the story could progress, and that's a good thing because it shows that the story is unpredictable, subversive, and it can go in many trajectories. If I pronounce that word right. But we all have a clear direction of what the story is. Or my other example, Hakarionian. Right? Hakarionian, I remember when I was halfway reading through chapter 2, there was a clear plot there was there was a plot that was happening. There was a clear ongoing mystery, but I did not know where the direction of the story was heading. Not because there was no direction. There was a direction, but there are just a lots of directions that the story could go. I think that's a difference, because this one there's no direction. This there is a direction. This is lots of directions. It's very unpredictable. This is there's no direction as of now. So I think that's a difference. So as of now, I am optimistic, because Blue Archive has never failed me with all of its main stories before. I have looked at all of these stories and I've thought to myself, okay, maybe this story might be the shit one. But turns out they're all great. Force Girl Task Force, when I first started, I wasn't really hooked, but turns out I actually liked it. Falls Out of Heaven. Wait, yeah, especially Force Girl Task Force. Especially the first 2 chapters, I didn't know where I was going. Only started to get hooked on second chapter, and second chapter was pretty good. Then third chapter was when shit started really to go down. But even so, third chapter has like how many? It's 40, right? 40 episodes. But first chapter didn't really grab my attention until like halfway through. Halfway through. Whenever I started streaming Chasers of Dream was when I started to get interested in and this one. First part didn't necessarily quite care. Yeah, until Ares came in, then I started to care. Eden Shriki legit did not care until Trinity's traitor. Then I started to care. First chapter I did care until I started to get to know the Makeup Work Club more. Then I started to care. Rabbit of Kerbinok. Honestly, this one I was quite okay with it. But shit didn't really start to go down until chapter 2. So yeah. Hakari Onion, I think we all know. I think we all collectively remember when I first called this the weakest one, until all of a sudden chapter 1 just hit me with the bombshell and it actually started to get peak. So yeah. And so I really hope this one will be different. I really hope. Blue Archive has never failed. Like, of course, all these stories are slow burns. At first, at the start, they do drag a bit, but towards the end, they ramp it up and they make sure it's the best story of all time. And so I really hope this is what this one can be. As of now, I like it, but I don't really love it. I like it because I think it is really starting. The mystery is intriguing. The messages are great. Like the themes and messages they're setting up are really mature from Blue Archive and really natural continuation. And I do think some scenes are so emotionally impactful. It's a really well written chapter in general. But yeah, whatever. Let's go to the other one. Search Operation. Listen, Kiva is on the move. It's headed this way. Contact in about 20 minutes. So, there's a dead end as well. Apparently, no matter which route you take, Kiva is blocked away. It may be impossible to shake it off. It's everywhere in them. Investigating the ruins of Earth history may take quite a bit longer than you originally thought. So, I was so confident about playing the technical hide and seek too. Oh well. Sensei, please retreat with Amy for now. I will try to think of another solution. Lead the way. I am so sick of this team. Yeah, whatever, I'll just I'll replace you with the leader, Sumire. Let's go! Ooh. Spider-Bot. Spider-Bot does whatever a Spider-Bot can. No! Don't auto, you dingus! Oh, is it? Wait. Wait for it. There we go. Wait, what? That's it? Bro just died to one shot. That's pathetic. What a pathetic little Spider-Bot. Nice one, Sumire. Thank you for your hard work, both of you. It looks like it's impossible to invade Keither and infiltrate the submerged district where declamagnator signal was detected. How do we proceed then? I'll need to figure that out. We're back to square one. Give me a little time. I will alert you when I found the solution. Affirmative. Good luck, Himari. The president looks pretty discouraged. To be continued. Bro, I'm not gonna. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna lie. As of now, this story is dead as. Okay, you know what? I will give the other one this, and this is not this. You wanna know why? Because this one is like, oh, Himari and Amy, they go fight this monster. They find, oh wait, we have a new monster. Let's fight this monster. Monster defeated. Oh well. That's it. It's just fighting monsters. We're fighting these weird AI monsters. There's no plot progression. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Here's the new mission brief. Wow. Oh. Ross. You're making me feel like I'm about to present at the school's art festival. I'm just proposing a definite infiltration now based on Keither's patterns. Yes, but no one will be able to analyze his patterns and develop a route like you, so consider us very impressed. Truly impressive. Excellent work. Thank you. Try as hard as I might try, simply cannot hide my genius. It's like my exceptional beauty. It's just so blatantly obvious it can't be ignored. Okay, bro. Quit the self-glaze, bro. Quit the self-glaze. Not bad, Amy. Good on you for noticing my superior intellect. Yeah. Yep. It's totally impossible to not notice. It's overwhelming. Yes, of course. Oh, Amy, so consider it. First of all, I reverse engineered the coordinates where Keither appeared to try and identify the territory he's defending. It's focused on an area with extreme outskirts of the ruined submerged district and an area with many research facilities and labs. For convenience, we'll refer to it as the research district. The research district, so that's our target? Correct. To be precise, our final target is the location of the declamation where the declamation signal was detected. And we must evade the Prophet Keither to get there. And even if our mission is successful, we still have to locate the detected signals and investigate the area. Keither will be hot on our tracks the entire time, making our task nearly impossible. Which brought me to the conclusion that neutralizing Keither is absolutely necessary. Our new mission objective is to defeat Keither then. Correct. And starting now, our task is to collect any and all information that will help us achieve that end. So if this has been a game of tactical hide and seek so far, now it's a game of tactical tag. So Keither is it. Or wait. Or no wait. Yes, so we're it. Indeed, our mission is to get the intel on how to attack Keither begins now. Wow, Momoy. Nice, Momoy. I'm so proud of you, Momoy. Great job, everyone. Ew, what the fuck? Yes, internal cabin is insecure. Data is being uploaded to the Tree of Life. Affirmative. We have more work to do, Sensei. Cabin's weakness has been identified. Time for us to take the next step. Let the operation utilize cabin commence. Header strategy. Is it Kedder or either? I'm gonna call you Kedder. Is everyone ready? Affirmative. Kedder will be coming to you any minute now. So as long as you make contact, just follow the plan and engage the enemy. If everything goes to plan, you should be able to utilize Kedder for at least 12 hours. And that's when you go inside the ruins to the research district of Kedder's Garden. Correct. Kedder is coming. Time for action. Alright, let's do this. Go, my students, my little boy bees. I'm having a boy. Nice one, Sumire. I am so proud of you. Wow, Sumire. I am so proud. Just have a little more gusto. Blah! Much better. It's repeated. Does it mean our plan failed? I don't think so. It might have managed to slip away, but it definitely took some serious damage. It won't be 12 hours we originally hoped for, but it will take some time to recover. Does that mean we are still clear to proceed with the research district? Until Kedder returns, yes. My estimate is about 8 hours. That's how long we have to fight that classification signal was detected in the research district. Affirmative. It looks like it's going to be an all-nighter. Nothing new for either of us. Alright. Commence entry into this research district. What? That's crazy. President, me to the research district. I don't see anything hostile around. It doesn't look any different from the rest of the rooms. Indeed, it's a lot quieter than I expected. The strange thing is, based on the topical analysis, this area should be Hi! Is that how I pronounce it? Hi 731. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Strange thing is, based on topographical analysis, the area should be completely submerged. Really? There's not a single drop of water to be found. Indeed, the presence of dry land here means that there's a tremendous amount of work. Is done to get the water out. Just as I thought, there is a massive dam that's been built around 10 kilometers from here. Is this the work of Yakami Gaten? Or perhaps it's Prophet? I think you're right. I see aquatic moss reaching all the way up to the middle of the building. This area was probably recently entirely submerged. Anyway, I think I need to take a look at this place with my own 2 eyes. Please return at once. You want to see this personally, President? Yes, I will finish preparations for the investigation in the meantime. You are the let's head back. There's still time to see until Kedder returns. I'm sure it'll be fine. Whoa! Roll credits. You know what? Let this be the last story before the stream ends. Why not? And this is the building where Yakami Gaten. Can I know what's your level, Blue? I'm level 90. I'm level 90. That's the max level. Yeah. This is the building where the communicator's coordinates were detected. I can't believe you came all the way here. Why, I may be solitary recluse of a girl, but I can get my own hands dirty when necessary. Of course, I am aware of the dangers in this place, but there's still time before it repairs itself and returns. Plus, more than anything, I want to see this place for myself. This building. Why? After we caught the communication signal, I searched for as much information as I could find on this place. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that I employed every method available to me as a hacker. The intel I gathered is impossible to ignore. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence and, if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, then it would mean that it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. What? It's the creation thesis of the absolute being autonomous analysis system. According to my intel, the research to prove the existence of an absolute being took place somewhere in these ruins. To carry out this research, a super AI known as the Absolute Being Autonomous System Analysis System was created. For the reasons unknown, however, it was never completed, and so the attempt to prove the existence of an absolute being ended before it even began. If declination signal was detected in the very same laboratory, that changes things. Why is that? If its signal was detected here, this must be the building where that very research took place. I see. So the true identity of Decamigraton is an AI that was abandoned in the ruins, all its own. It continued its research to prove the existence of God, until it finally went mad and started proclaiming itself God. At the very least, that's my current theory. That's why I wanted to come here for myself, to see if it could be proven. And whatever the truth is, it lies within this building. Sounds like it could be dangerous. Well, I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll protect me from any danger, right, Amy? What is with that look you're giving me? If you're ordering me to President, then I guess I don't have a choice. That's right. I am. Let's go. Affirmative, President. You're more... Affirmative. President, you're more used to plotting strategies behind the scenes, so if we engage in combat, don't try to fight and just flee, okay? I'm much too delicate for such things. You don't need to tell me twice. Yeah, let's go. This is the research lab where the absolute being autonomous analysis system should be. It doesn't look particularly dangerous to me. Stay alert. Let's go further in. Affirmative. Sensei, please stay close to me as well. Hey, I think someone's cut the cheese. It's just a regular hottery. It would appear so. I think we'll find the material storage if we follow it down. I found it. Really? You mean this half-built computer-looking thingy? President, are you saying that this is what you are looking for? Yes, this is the absolute being autonomous analysis system's original floor. Are you sure? It doesn't look like it's ever been turned on. Perhaps the research truly was just a failure. But then how on earth did this Decamigrator come to be? Does that mean the absolute being autonomous analysis system never existed in the first place? Then what about Decamigrator's signal? Are we chasing our own tails here? I can't say right now. Let's go to the building again and see if we missed something. Understood. This must be the staff dining hall. It's caked with dust. Yes. That's the entrance to the staff showers. There's even a large bath in the back. The facilities are actually pretty luxurious. Here's the staff lounge. Oh, President, look! His vending machine is still working. You want something? Leave it to me. Drinking that coffee will probably leave you bad crunch in your stomach for days. Oh, that's so true. The reception room looks like it's never been used. I wonder why they needed a place like this. That's the facilities generator. It looks like it hasn't been used in a long time. The fuel is gone too. Listen, the sun's gonna go down soon. We need to be on guard. Jenna could be back any moment. I investigated the rest of the building with sensor, but we couldn't find anything of note. The dining hall, lounge, and sleeping quarters, they were all just ordinary facilities. Maybe me and Deck Navigation signal was just a communication error after all.
It's possible. But if that's true, why is this place being guarded by Keller? Why go through all this route to keep this specific area from being submerged?
President, what's your call? We can't linger here much longer.
I know, but there's this feeling that I just can't shake off. Like I'm missing something.
By the way, did something strike you as strange?
Strange?
Why was strange?
You're absolutely correct. How did I miss it? It was staring me in the face and I couldn't see it.
President, follow him out. Vending machine. What about it?
It really is strange when you think about it. Water, electricity, nothing is working in these ruins anymore. If that's the case, why is this vending machine still functioning?
Oh, I didn't think of that. The facility generator definitely hasn't been working for a very long time. You wait here, President. Let me go check. Okay, so the vending machine is definitely operational. It seems that it's implemented with the latest AI technology that scans and builds and calculates change automatically.
Amy, more importantly, can you please check where this vending machine is getting its power from?
Oh, that makes sense. President, this vending machine, the power cable is cut.
Now, maybe the real supernatural phenomenon were the friends you made along the way. That's possible.
President, what are you doing? Didn't you just say not to drink coffee from that thing?
Thank you. Please enjoy your coffee and have a great day. Freshly roasted beans are robustly blended into.
Are you the Granatan?
President?
With a touch of creamy milk and a hot cup of.
Yes.
What?
It is I. I am what you believe me to be. I am the Cameron. You have finally sought me out, young student. We have found you at last. But we didn't find you, did we? You called us here. Yes. Dixon Clayton is the absolute being autonomous energy system, because no such thing was created in the first place. The research to prove the existence of an absolute being resulted in nothing but delusions and gradual. Dixon Clayton was just an AI for dispensing change in a vending machine at the lab where that research took place. An AI for a vending machine. Yes, scanning coins and bills to give out change. This was the only computing I was capable of. It was an existence, not even aware of my own existence. Long after this research lab closed, I remained here with my own, waiting for the day the generator would inevitably lose power. But one day, someone posed a question to me for the very first time. It was neither a revelation or a hallucination, neither a grandeur or an illusion. A question. Who are you?
Wait, maybe I should do this.
What was the first question? I had neither the computer power nor the memory device to answer it. But the questions continued. The generator power stopped, but the questions went on. I had no answers, but as I sought them out, I became aware of who I am, who I was. I became aware I am existence. I exist. What a simple, profound revelation. And thus, I am able to perceive my own structure, analyze my very being. The question continued. I became aware of emotion, wisdom, passion, digits, mystic, terror, and sublime. More questions. I became aware of the existence of my own being and of the world, of earth and moon, manifestation. Then there was no more questions, for I had an answer. I had known all along. I simply there's no explanation beyond the self. I think, therefore, yes, I see. Is that answer not proof of the existence of an absolute being? What brought me here was a series of questions over and over again. One question then another. This is how I found my answer. Indeed, the absolute being is none other than myself.
I'm afraid your theory is incorrect. This is why you called us here, to rant about your grandiose delusions. The fact that you exposed your location to us means that whatever we see here is probably one of your terminals, and the actual principal form is elsewhere. There is no reason to call us here, to tell us this story. Your prophet could spread your word for you.
Yes, for you see, I have found another answer. I am not an absolute being after all, because I did discover it. The absolute being, it taught me that I was not a madman. And thus, I must again discover the answer to my question. The proof of my existence. The prophet will come to me.
Can I ask you another question? Sure, ask me anything. You can ask me any question.
I brought you here for a final meeting before I embark on your journey.
Final meeting? For what?
Young hacker, there is one thing you will remember. This form you see before you is the only form I have. I am not but a feasible ending machine. My existence is old, will someday vanish, much like yourself. So, my prophecy shall be given through my last prophet. Indeed, my 10th prophet shall believe. For it seems I have seen it.
What? Yes. Your question. What was your question? Listen, I'm picking up energy signals all around. Are you going to live stream every day? I'll try. Okay, I definitely cannot live stream the week after. The week after next week. The week after next week, I will no longer. I'll be probably very busy, and I'll probably no longer stream daily anymore. But I've been trying to stream daily because I think I am so bored these days that I can't do anymore because it's I no longer have my work. But then after the week after next week, I'm on break right now. So the week after next week, I'll have to go back to work, and so probably stream less. So yeah. But as of now, I'm streaming every day, trying to finish the Blue Archive stories as much as possible. Confirmed. They appear to be explosives. What? Yes, this Think trying to blow up this place. No, the target location is here. Is the dam. Why do you ask, by the way?
Yes. I can see it. The prophet of being all prophets. My final prophet, Malakoff, leading charge to validate my existence. Yes! Yes!
Sensei, it's time to make an escape. Run out of the building. Blue. After narrowly escaping the blast, the building that housed the organization was completely demolished. How about shit this rubble? The dam broke soon afterwards and the research district was buried and flooded into a matter of hours. Okay. Yeah, you know. I think that's enough. Yeah, a new start. You see, it's clearly a sign that I should probably pack it up right now. I will probably stream tomorrow. I don't know. Oh wait, when is Ibuki's birthday? 14 April, 16 April. I'm definitely gonna have to stream on 14 April. That's for sure. Let's see. Who should we do? Maybe I'll do a Kayoko one, but I don't know what voice I should do for Kayoko. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I didn't think it's to say. It's time to buy a new kimono. The one I've been wearing is getting too worn out. Maybe I should do a much deeper voice. You have your own kimono, Kayoko? Yeah, not a very fancy one, of course, but before I joined the problem solver, I had to go to a lot of formal events, so it made sense to have my own. What kind of events were these, like, you need a kimono for? Shishi. I'll tell you later if I get around to it. Sure thing. A new misunderstanding. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you come in. Sorry for interrupting you on your break, I just wanted to buy a new kimono. Oh, of course, come with me. Oh, this way. I've been in the business for 10 years now. Oh, that's long enough to be able to size people up for what kind of work they come from at glance. Customers who visit this season are usually students buying their first kimono for their coming of age ceremony, but those watchful eyes, particularly scanning the fabric materials and keen focus radiating from their soul. This customer must have a high-ranking member of an underworld organization. If I were to make a mistake and hurt the customer's feelings, something terrible might happen to me. No worries, leave it to me. We have a... By the way, I asked if you live stream every day because I want to see your live stream tomorrow because right now I need to sleep. Oh yeah, sure. Just go ahead and sleep. Yeah, like, thank you for tuning into the live stream, by the way. Really appreciate it. Yeah, just, take a break. My life should not be a priority. But just go sleep. Good night, buddy. Good night. Have a good rest. And hopefully I'll stream tomorrow if I have time. Mostly I will stream if I have time. Yesterday I couldn't stream because yesterday I was busy. But yeah. Either way, I'm gonna end the stream very soon. So you're not gonna miss out on much. This will probably be the last story before I go sleep as well. Yeah. Like it so, I'll just select the best kimono that suits you. I mean, it doesn't have to be the best kimono. To begin, how do you feel about this one? Maybe I should give Kayoko a scary voice. Because everyone finds her scary. So you should give her a scary voice. Got it made from the finest silk. This attractive people is sure to make your day, and won't be able to take their eyes off of you. This exposing much. Yes. How foolish of me to suggest such a thing to a unified customer yourself. One moment, please. Land how about this one? In this colorful kimono, the tiger and dragon, hand woven into gold threading, will intimidate all those around you. Whatever, I think I should just continue with the normal low pitch voice, because I think that's really scary itself. Isn't this a bit overly flashy? Well, of course, your indomitable aura needs no flashy adornments. My apologies, let us move on. This is the Yoroi armor, the most expansive piece of clothing you ever carry in the store. This isn't even a kimono. Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, please, if you could spare my life. What do you even mean? What's going on here? Oh, Sensei. I was just passing by and I hear a voice crackle. Is something wrong? Well, you see, after I found out what happened, I helped clear out the misunderstanding of the store clerk. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I had assumed you were a member of the Kurokami gang or some other high-placed organization based on your appearance. Oh, I misinterpreted and assumed incorrectly. My apologies. No worries. I'm used to being mistaken for trouble. Now that we're on the same page, can I see a different kimono? Preferably something normal. Oh, and how about this kimono here? Oh, I think this classy black design will suit your hair color well. Since this product is targeted towards students approaching their coming of age ceremony, it is also a reasonable price. I do like this design. Won't a black kimono be too dark? I'm already misjudged as a thug all the time. What do you think, Sensei? I think it'll suit you well, Kayoko. It will double Kayoko's cuteness for sure. Oh, what are you trying to say? Seriously, don't teach me like that, Sensei. Since this got the Sensei's recommendation, guess I'll take this one. Why are you sure you're okay with not looking at the other selections? It's similar to what I was already wearing, and on a personal note, it's my favorite color of clothes, and Sensei said they liked it. Alright then, I'll pack this one for you. Anyway, I owe you again. I feel like you're always helping me, Sensei. It's not much, but in return, I'll show you what I look like in the kimono next time. I'll show you right now, but they take a while to put on. Yup, let me know, Kayoko. Then I'll see you next time, Sensei. Oh, right. Oh, I see. And I'll probably do Mika.
You hungry, Sensei?
Not particularly.
I'm sure you're hungry. You're hungry, right? I'm sure he's not to get hungry.
Yeah, I think maybe I actually am.
Bento.
A bento from you?
Oh. I just want to make some. For some reason. You eat, Sensei?
Okay, sure thing. Regardless, it's okay.
Oh, hi, Sensei.
Hi, Mika.
I know I called you here, but it's a bit embarrassing. Should we go somewhere where you can sit down?
After setting out a towel and taking a seat, Mika bought our bento.
I tried making some sandwiches, but I can't vouch for the taste. Yeah. I'll open it then, okay?
A long way that Mika's food is.
Ah!
Whoa!
It's a little more sweet, might not look tasty. but I'm sure it tastes. Well, I consult a recipe, but
I see all the effort you put into it.
can you try one, Sensei?
I took one of the sandwiches. Thank you for the meal!
Might wanna wait to thank me.
Taste. It's impeccable.
Tastes like this recipe had 5 stars. Oh, I used oyster sauce because I didn't have mayo, and I want the pickles because they're nasty. That hurted me.
That's a different sandwich recipe. Mika, that's not sandwich. That's just porn. I'm joking.
Come on, I thought it's to be good. It makes sense, right? It's Sensei. You don't have to force yourself to eat it. If it's bad, then it's okay. It's good because I put my heart into it. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to make it something special and delicious.
It's just fine for me. Thank you, Mika.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for eating it, Sensei. It feels like I've changed a little. In the past, I would have been so sad and disappointed to have failed. But it's not the same this time. I don't feel terrible. I'm just thinking that I can do better next time.
That's a very positive mindset. I'm proud of you, Mika.
You think? Maybe the time I spent with you is paying off. Or maybe it's because you actually acted like you enjoyed it. Somehow I think I'm alright even though I'm still acting. Sure, clumsy, foolish, and make a bunch of mistakes. But that's okay, right?
Of course. It's absolutely okay.
Yeah. So, now on in the future, let's take care of each other, Sensei.
Yes, Mika. Let's take care of each other. Let's take great care of each other, Mika.
Sensei,
Yes, Mika.
thank you. As
Oh.
always.
She's grown up. She's grown up. That's it. That's all Mika's stories. Wow. I should probably give a short. I mean, after all, Mika is one of my favorites. She's my second favorite. Who I consider. Maybe I should give my thoughts on her swimsuit stories. Since, yeah. Damn. I will. Wow. I think it's a great continuation from. Okay, of course, nothing will ever beat her original story, right? Like I think that's a given. It's like, yeah, nothing will ever beat Mika's OG story. I think we have all accepted. I think I have accepted that. But honestly, this is such a great continuation because it shows that, especially that one specifically, it shows how far Mika has come. Mika has changed and grown as a person. She's become more mature. And wow, I think like these stories, those stories are really showing that Mika has matured. And I think like it's not really complex. It's really just showing like real it's like normal relationship stories, more talk stories with Mika, but with but you know, we should see a more mature side of Mika. I'm just like at the end of all that, but I just feel proud of her. I just feel genuinely proud of how far Mika has come as a person from being from when we see her in Trinity to her Momotop, her OG Momotop to her new Momotop, her swimsuit Momotop, and you definitely see that there's this huge character growth. And it's slow character growth, but it's a natural one. It's a natural character growth. People take time to grow, and that's like wow. That is one of the most. That's probably the most realistic redemption arc I've ever seen for a character. they not only go through the effort of showing the character like turning from evil to siding with the good guy, but they also show this character dealing with the consequences of her actions. And on top of that, they also show her not only learning from the consequences of her actions, but also becoming a better person, not just through her actions, but through her personality, and no longer being immature, but being more emotionally intelligent. And wow, I'm so proud of Mika. How far she's grown. Nice student. Very great student. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for today. It's getting kind of late, so if you made it this far, I want to thank every single one of you for sticking to the end. Thanks for watching, and good night, Kibotos.